So Kelsey and I met in high school. We were about 17.
We were both working as lifeguards. I remember the first time I saw him like it was yesterday. But we never really dated when we were in high school. Before he went on his first deployment, he was going overseas on a Navy ship. We went on our first official date.
We started writing letters back and forth, especially on my first deployment. We wrote a lot of letters, and that's kind of how we really got to know each other.
It started out just like a paragraph, every few days or once a week or something, and before we knew it, we were emailing long emails several times a day.
We got to know each other really well just through letters.
While we were writing letters while he was deployed is when I fell in love with this man.
When I got back from that first deployment, we got together and we started dating as well as we could, long distance.
We have been together ever since.
And then after I got back from Afghanistan, I decided I was going to propose to her. So I proposed to her in spring of 2010, and we were engaged for about a year, and then got married in June of 2011.
We've been married now for 6 years. I wouldn't want to spend it with anybody else. After we got married, we went to the U together, and we got to take classes together. Shortly after we graduated, we bought our first home together.
We had Mav in 2014. I mean, how all kids do, it changed our lives a lot for the better. Then we had Rem in 2016 in November. That's kind of our family.
Our Maverick Adair Bodily, our sweet Mavy girl, is almost 3. Mavy was born with spina bifida. Spina bifida is a birth defect where a portion of the spine doesn't form properly. When we first heard our little princess had spina bifida, we were so scared. All we heard were worst case scenarios. In Mavy's case, she does have weakness in her legs, and she actually doesn't have very much feeling, if any, in her lower legs and feet. She has some braces that help support her feet and ankles.
She gets around using a little walker, and we have some other things that we've put together for her to kind of help her get walking, and she is such an inspiration.
Mavy has spina bifida, but that is not the most significant thing about her. She has an incredible life.
Everybody she sees, she always says hi to and wants to talk to, and she's just so friendly and outgoing.
It might be different than we had originally planned, but it is incredible nonetheless. She is beautiful. She really is. She's just the cutest little thing. She says the funniest things, and she repeats everything you say. So smart. I can't even believe how smart she is. She loves to sing and dance. Her favorite song right now is Colder Weather by the Zac Brown Band. Her favorite nursery rhyme that she's currently singing is Baa Baa Black Sheep.
One of the most stubborn, independent girls you'll ever meet. She just has a mind of her own.
She is the best big sister, and she loves to give Rem hugs and kisses, and she encourages him. And
she's our little Spitfire, our little redhead with the attitude to go with it. We love her just more than anything, and it's so great to be parents of her, and she's taught us so much.
I love my sweet Mavy girl, and I wouldn't change a single thing about her. Remington James Bodily, or Rem as we call him at home, is the cutest little boy that there is.
He is about 8 months old. He is fearless.
He has a cleft chin and the bluest eyes, and I can already tell that he is going to be a total ladies' man. He wants to be held constantly. He is a total mama's boy, which I love.
It's fun to see the difference between, him and our daughter. Their personalities are 100% different.
He gives the sweetest, slobberiest kisses. He is trying so hard to grow up, and despite my best efforts, he cut not only his first tooth, but also his second, and learned to crawl in the same week.
He's a fun little boy. He's got the loudest lungs of any person I've ever met, and he's only 8 months old. He will just yell at the top of his lungs until someone comes and picks him up and plays with him, or takes him somewhere. And
is doing this hilarious thing where he will talk to you like a zombie. Like, he totally sounds like a walker from The Walking Dead. So if you kind of growl to him, he will growl back to you several times, like have a conversation in zombie talk, and it is so funny.
Now, we're having to watch him because he's all over everything. He won't climbing on everything, on furniture and over top of us and everything else. He's a little boy, and he certainly shows it.
He has such a cute personality that's shining through already, and he loves to laugh and is super ticklish, especially on his feet. I wish time would slow down so my sweet baby Rim would quit growing up.